as another year draws to a close, it's time to unpack some of the best Android phones around. Whatever you're looking for in a handset, we've rounded up our top picks going into 2022. Take a sec to subscribe to Android Central so you don't miss all of our future reviews, and we'll jump right in. The Google Pixel 6 sells for just under $600 and offers pretty much everything you could want from a high-end Android phone. A big, fast screen, superlative performance thanks to Google's Tensor processor, and an excellent dual camera setup. In terms of software, you'll enjoy Google's latest Pixel UI based on Android 12, with Material You providing a color scheme based on your own wallpaper preferences. Combine that with at least 3 years of day one Android updates and 5 years of security patches, and you have a fantastic overall package. Of course, being a Google phone, particularly a Google phone powered by a Google chip, the Pixel 6 offers handy AI features like Magic Eraser for photos and on-device live translation for dozens of languages. Plus, being a Pixel means you've got one of the best Android camera setups available. Photo quality is better than ever, with fun new motion features, and Google's HDR Plus processing has now been extended to video capture as well. The Pixel 6 proves you don't need to spend anywhere near $1,000 to get a fantastic flagship tier phone, and that's why it's our top pick for most people. Of course, if you can spend a couple hundred more, you can pick up the Pixel 6 Pro. The Pro offers a selection of upgrades over the vanilla Pixel 6, including a larger curved screen which runs at a smoother 120Hz as opposed to the 90 of the smaller model. It's also got a bigger battery and more RAM, and there's a larger wide-angle selfie camera too that'll help you fit in more friends or scenery. But for the Pixel 6 Pro, it's really all about that telephoto shooter around the back. It's a 4x periscope lens with a 48 megapixel sensor behind it, capable of shooting impressive close-ups, landscapes, and more. It adds so much extra versatility to your smartphone photography that if you are a big photographer and you want the very best Google camera, the 6 Pro is probably worth the extra money. Or if you're just willing to splash the cash to get the first super premium Google phone in years, we think you'll love the Pixel 6 Pro. In early 2022, Samsung will be launching the Galaxy S22 Ultra, but for now the S21 Ultra is still a fantastic buy, surpassing the Pixel 6 Pro with its dual telephoto setup that lets you zoom all the way up to 10x optical or 100x hybrid, and its screen and fingerprint scanner are slightly better than Google's too. While Samsung's phone is more expensive than either of the Pixels, and by quite a large margin at that, you'd be getting arguably the most technologically advanced phone on this list. The main camera is a top-of-the-line 108 megapixel shooter that can capture more detail than just about anything else out there. Samsung's flagship runs a Snapdragon 888 chipset paired with either 12 or 16GB of RAM. In real-world use, that means the Galaxy S21 Ultra is one of the fastest phones money can buy. In keeping with the theme of high specs, other niceties include a 5000 mAh battery, up to 512GB of storage, and ultrasonic fingerprint plus face unlock. It's not cheap, but the S21 Ultra is a great alternative and well worth the admittedly high price of admission. Few manufacturers are even putting out small form factor Android phones anymore, so Asus's Zenfone 8 doesn't have a ton of competition at the high end. Nevertheless, it's a great all-round handset that brings the performance we've come to expect in a more pocket-friendly package. This phone also runs Qualcomm's top-tier Snapdragon 888 and has a dual-camera system that, while not as cutting-edge as some other phones on this list, still holds its own really well, especially in low light. Spec options max out at 16GB of RAM and 512GB of storage, which is the most you'll find in pretty much any Android phone, let alone a smaller handset like the Zenfone. Asus's clean, customizable Android software is also a joy to use, and it could be a great fit for you if you're not a fan of the more opinionated design language that you get with the Samsung or OnePlus phone these days. To top it all off, Asus has finally gotten its act together as far as software updates go, with the Zenfone 8's Android 12 update due to arrive before the end of 2021. If you want a flagship-class foldable phone, there's still really only one game in town. Samsung continues to dominate the foldable space, and the Z Fold 3 shows just how far foldables have come over the past couple of years. The best way to think about this device is as a phone and a tablet in one. When the Z Fold 3 is closed, you're treated to a 6.2-inch 120Hz AMOLED display that you can use for anything you like, checking emails, scrolling through Twitter, watching YouTube videos. However, if you want a larger canvas, all you need to do is open the phone out. There you're treated to a 7.6-inch AMOLED screen with that same fast refresh rate, and it's a lot like having an iPad mini that you can just fold up and take with you whenever you want. If you ask us, that's pretty amazing. This version of the Fold series is the best yet, with improved hinge and screen durability, IPX8 water resistance, and finally S Pen support. That means you can now draw or take notes on the interior screen for creative or productive work on the go. The only downer is you have to keep track of the S Pen or put it in a bulky case, as there's no way to dock it inside the body of the phone. The Z Fold 3 is the most expensive phone on this list and also the most fragile, but it offers an experience that few others can match. At the opposite end of the smartphone spectrum is the Pixel 5a, Google's current affordable handset. It's the best budget phone you can buy, packing in many of the features of more expensive Pixels for around $450, with a particular focus on epic battery life. The primary camera shoots exceptional photos in just about all lighting conditions, with night sight showing its strength in poor lighting, and it boasts an ultra-wide shooter to help you fit more in frame. On both the front and the back, you're getting flagship level camera quality out of a phone that's a fraction of the price. The 5a also boasts 5G support, one of the largest batteries in a mid-range phone, and IP67 water resistance. Compared to the pricier Pixels, you'll miss out on premium materials, wireless charging, and faster millimeter wave 5G, but those aren't exactly mission-critical features, and for the money, the Pixel 5a is an excellent buy. That's it for now. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews, comparisons, leaks, and more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.